fix something. I had to fix something. Hello. Hi, Happy. Yeah, for some reason my mic disconnects. I don't know why. It's weird. I have to always look out for that when I stream, and then I have to go through all my scenes and reconnect it. But it should be fine now. It should be working. Yeah, welcome. Hello. I'm back playing some Legend of Heroes. I was actually gonna maybe play Siege. I was gonna try to do an official Siege stream. I was gonna show y'all the new arcade mode thing they have, like Hereford base. It's like an event, and then maybe play rank, but that's like horrible. The part of the reason why I delete those VODs is because a good portion of those games are compromised. So it's like, I don't know, like it's like a weird facade playing it sometimes. Yeah, actually got notified of the stream via YouTube notifications. Usually it doesn't tell me. The streams have been good. I don't even remember the last time I streamed 4 days ago. Time flies, bro. I feel like it was 2 days ago. But yeah, I was actually supposed to stream I was supposed to stream yesterday, the Sony State of Play. I ended up missing it. I wasn't home. But by the time I came back, I just checked all the news of like what was announced, and just me personally, I'm good. It's all good that I missed it. There wasn't really anything too good for me. I've done like other Sony State of Plays and do like the good ones I keep. The ones let me see what I say that. Let's go check what I have. Yeah, so we're gonna eventually get started on Legend of Heroes. Why is this the wrong way again? How does this keep happening, bro? Ugh, move this here. It's like it resets or something. That's probably what's happening. Something that I don't know what's going on. Am I even live right now? I am live. Okay, so do this thingamabobber. Time really does fly. Any plans to stream Remnant 2? Remnant 2? Remnant 2? That's that co-op. Oh yeah, that's the co-op shoot. Not only do I not have it, it wasn't particularly high on my list. I've played only the first one. I don't even think I beat it, but the first one, let's say the first one's like some C tier type of shit. I heard the second one was like way better than the first, like by a lot. Even like the reviews and stuff reflected it, I think. If I recall, I don't remember. So it's like, yeah, it was never really that high up there though. It was like a looter shooter, but it's like also Souls or something. That's what I remember. Yeah, any games you guys are curious about, if I'm gonna like play it, I could at least like off the top of my head like give you some general, like, so you say Last of Us, it's like, oh yeah, I could have told you eventually I'm gonna get Last of Us, right? But then other games, it's like, I don't know. Some I'm way more confident about, like for sure doing Kingdom Hearts franchise, Metal Gear, whatever, the works, right? I had a blast playing Remnant 2. I didn't play the first one though, so I can't give comparison. Yeah, so I played. I don't even think I beat the first one. I played it with where did I play it? PS4. Yeah, it would be PS4. I don't know, they gave it like free or something because I didn't buy it. And it wasn't like bad. That's why I didn't give it like a D or something, but it wasn't number 2 I heard is way better. Like here, let me go look at the reviews. That's so like wait, how much better was it though? Remnant. Looking at Metacritic quick. Oh yeah, I can just pull this up. What am I talking about? You guys need stimulation too. Not. Is that it? Okay, not that different actually. Actually, pretty much the same. Oh, this game, don't kill me. 66. I think this game came on PC eventually. I don't know. Yeah, Remnant 2. I played. Sorry, I played Remnant. This is the first one, right? Should be. Yeah, I played. They gave this for free or something. I played it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't particularly good in my opinion. But like, you know, and I didn't beat it, so that's saying something too. You know. So like, you know, Remnant 2 maybe not the highest on my list. But if it was actually good like that, like you never know. What if like I get Game Pass and it's like on there, or like I get a Humble Bundle and it's like one of the games thrown in? Because I have games on Steam right now, like they just came a part of like a Humble Bundle, like the Batman games. The only reason I have the Batman games is because there was like a good deal. I didn't really care about revisiting these in particular, like maybe Arkham Asylum or like Arkham Knight, the other two, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I gonna check? Oh yeah, I streamed 4 days ago. That's weird. But yeah, I was gonna stream the Sony State of Play, and like they announced some stuff. Like it's not like it was nothing. Like you know what I mean? But like if I watched that event, I most likely would have been underwhelmed, and then that VOD would eventually probably get deleted because that's pretty much what I've been doing for this playlist. It's like I kept the oh yeah, this day it was like back-to-back events. Was it back-to-back? Is was it back? How would I be? Whatever. I'm not gonna think too hard on it. Um, yeah. So State of Play, played Siege Direct. There was another Sony State of Play. I watched it. I streamed it, and like it's the one that Lunar HD collection was announced. Lunar 1 and 2. That the collection for that event. It's like I streamed it. It was all right, but you know, it's like nothing too noteworthy. I mean, I swear that was the same event the Legend of Heroes remake got announced, but I didn't keep it. I have the reaction videos, but like, you know, all in all, like I like those events for like the really high profile stuff. And then yeah, the reactions, I left most of the reactions. I don't think I deleted anything. Yeah, Legend of Heroes. I'm glad that this is the best performing one. That's great. Okay, all is well in the world. Okay, so last, what was I doing last? Oh yeah, we did the prologue, and then we did the prologue. That's a really long prologue. That's like, listen, RPGs are pretty long-winded, especially like that big like that initial like big start where it's like you're super weak, you don't have like I don't know, it's like level up until level 10, boring. Up until level 20, you're like starting to get some moves usually. Level 30 is like whatever. And then like let's say 40 to 50 and this is like a super universal broad stroke, but like just I don't know, fit your RPG to the level scaling. But yeah, usually like after the 50% mark is like when like the gameplay starts to shine, the mechanics, whatever they got going on. Like that's true for Tales, that's true for Legend of Heroes, I would say, Final Fantasy games, I would say. So yeah, and we're still chapter 1 now, and there's 1 2 4 chapters in the prologue counts too, so that's like 5 chapters. I tried Tales of Symphonia, hard difficulty, and the first 2 fights are hard. Oh yeah, that game doesn't have unknown. I was like thinking about it. It's like Mania or some shit. I'm actually gonna play Tales of Symphonia. I am 100% gonna play eventually. I just don't know when. I have Tales of where is sorry, this confuses me sometimes. I have which Tales games do I have? Right here. I have Tales of Arise. I have Berseria, Symphonia, Vesperia, the best one. I'll fight y'all for that, and Zestiria, which I liked. Out of all of these, Zestiria is the weakest, and Zestiria is enhanced because Berseria as a duology. I actually retroactively appreciate Zestiria more, but yeah, it's the weakest of the bunch. And then I keep thinking about the older Tales games, so like Tales of Legendia, Tales of Destiny 2 slash Eternia. I think about Tales of the Abyss, and it's like I wanted a way to like maybe play those and stream and stuff, right? Emulation is the obvious answer. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, especially for the PS2 era shit. And then actually PS1, yeah, the PS1 I can actually do it more than one way, but yeah. I'd love to see a Legend of Dragoons playthrough at some point. Yeah, I'm see Legend of Dragoons. I can 100. I'm most likely gonna play that eventually. I just don't know. I'm conflicted what to do. It's like I have it as a, okay, Legend of Dragoons. I have it on PS1, like the actual disc, but I'm not trying to actually like go through the process of game capturing a PlayStation 1. It's like so much extra stuff I would have to do, and then it wouldn't even look that good because because like don't make me explain that like I can. And then like PS1 classic on PS3, which oh, that's a random fun fact. I actually booted up the PS3. Like off stream, I booted up the PS3. It's like I moved it now. It's not hooked up to my stream thing anymore. Like it's over there by my bed where the TV, like I have a TV, and I was just downloading. Like it's kind of sad to look through it cuz like so much stuff is missing, and then like yeah, and it's like so slow. The XMB, the download speed, the loading up everything. It's like dang, they you don't really think about it. You can like the rose color glasses, rose tinted glasses, and just like see it like more favorably than it actually was. But PS4 OS and PS5 OS, they are upgrades in terms of like just everything. Because I remember PS3 to PS4, I was like, oh, why'd they get rid of the XMB? XMB's the is award winning or whatever. Like I was just like, they should have just kept it or improve on it, which it kind of just evolved, right? That's the best way to describe it. Those Switch Nintendo OS is like horrible in comparison. I like the older ones. Like I like Wii U. Yeah. DS was nice. I didn't mind the whole channel screen thing they're going for. But yeah, Legend of Dragons is like PS1 classic. I went back and booted that up alongside other PS1 classics. I've done a comparison before. Like Final Fantasy 7, I compared the PS1 classic with the Steam version, and oh my god, it's like on like multiple fronts it's like bad. The emulator thingy on PS3 leaves a lot to be desired. The version itself, like however you just it's just oh my god, is super like pixelated. What was I gonna do? Yeah, boot up the game. Yeah, so Legend of Dragoons, there's also a unofficial PC port. Hold on, let me see if I can explain this properly. They they basically reverse engineered the game or some shit. Basically they made a PC port unofficially, and as a result it's like you could do like high frames, ultra wide. They have like it's like basically superior to the actual game on like any emulation or the actual original systems, like across the board. And it's like they're and there's just the legality of all that and streaming it. It seems like I should be fine to do that if I have a real copy of the game. Maybe I should bring that out someday. I thought it was there. You guys can't see. I thought it was where my TV was, but I think I put it back in the box. But yeah, Tales of Symphonia definitely doing. Legend of Dragoon. That's like on a short list in my head mentally of like a game I want to actually like revisit and go through and beat. If I were to stream Legend of Dragoon, it'd probably be what they did on PS5 because that was the other version. How is it done on PS5? It's like the stupid PlayStation catalog, that thing. I left PlayStation, like the ecosystem, before they did the tiers for the PS Plus, so I don't really know too much about it. I keep forgetting about it. But yeah, I could do that way. Or, oh wait, the PS Plus app on PC has Legend of Dragoon, I think. If that's the same exact equivalent experience as to like what you'd get on PS5 with trophy support and all that, then I could literally do it on PC. But I do have access to a PS5 technically. Not really. I wouldn't be able to use it. It's like actively used. You know? Hold on. Let me move this. Yeah, I can actually show. Should I show? No, I'll just whatever. But like, yeah, Legend of Dragoon. If anything, here's. It's either PC emulation, right, or that PC port, the unofficial port where they like did like all this next shit. Like, let me go read what they had. It's some Legend of Dragoon. Yeah, I think as long as I don't like do there's it's like weird gray zone stuff. Cause the emulator and stuff, it's like if you have a BIOS file or something, or if you don't use a legally dumped copy of the game or whatever, like your own copy of the game, stuff like that. Not that I really give a shit, to be honest. I want them like my thing is like I'd really rather they just like bring it forward. So like you see how I was saying Tales of Legendia on PS2, it's like now Tales are doing HD remasters, but they started from the PS3 era stuff onwards. So they did recently a Tales of Grashi's F remaster came out, and it was like after that would be Exilia 1, then Exilia 2, and then they closed the gap with because the next one after would be Zestiria, and then like basically the whole PS2 era and backwards, like older, is gone unless they're gonna remake them, like maybe remake projects of the older games. I'm not against that either, but I still would want the original version of the game ported forward, then like an HD remaster. So like Tales of Destiny 1, 2, they could have done like a collection for that or some shit, even though it's not necessarily that's not actually the sequel. It's like really confusing, but yeah, it's like the PS1 era. It's like all this like name changing. Even Final Fantasy has that problem. Is this it? I think I can pull up the web. Yeah, Severed Chains. That's what it is. And then move the window to that. Why didn't it work? That. So here, let me just scroll from the top to bottom. Yeah, this would be a good way to play the game for me personally. I really like I know not everyone like cares to tinker or like try to do those things with games and stuff, or like they don't care like, oh, what the hell's the difference of like widescreen versus this or whatever, like faster load times. With me, it's like for revisits, having like honestly revisiting Final Fantasy 7 for example, and then doing the PC modded run with voice acting and all, even though it crashed a lot and I was like very confused and stuff, they got it good enough where I was willing to just endure and just kind of keep, so as long as like that stuff's like controlled for, This is like great ways to play the same games again, right? Like, look at this, 4K 60 frames. Look at it. Do you know how the old, like, the actual game looks? It doesn't look like this. This is like clean as fuck. I wish that, do they have comparisons? They should do that, bro. You should always do comparisons to show people where y'all brought it. You know what I mean? But yeah, true widescreen, fast loading transitions. This is stuff where even if you put the game on an emulator and run it on a computer with all these enhancements and stuff, they can't really get it as good as they would if they did it this way, if that makes sense. I'm like probably doing a terrible job explaining this, but yeah, anyways, save anywhere, whatever. I'm interested if they have like turbo, you know how it is, like speed it up or fucking in-game cheats, or at this point it wouldn't even matter though, because I would probably be able to just, yeah, see, don't need a BIOS file, blah blah blah. Is this project legal? Yes, project legal. Oh, they're just gonna explain it, blah 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 blah. Your disimage runs, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Look at that. Has you so hyped to try? Oh, I'm glad. Like, you know, if that's put your eyes on this, that's great. I'm glad I mentioned it, because this is what I was thinking of. Because it'd be, but then see, I'm iffy. My main thing is I don't want to really like stream something and get in trouble with like illegal. So that's like whatever. But then it's also like, if they're gonna make official new stuff for it, like our HD remaster, then it's like I would rather just, you know, official sources type of thing, you know? It's only when the game is like really like tossed aside that I might want to like just say F it or whatever. But in this game's case, it's like, no, they recently added trophy support on this game on PS5. I don't know how the emulation on that works. I would like to try it. And then that would probably be the best choice for me to stream, or I'd stream it off the PS5 or PC PS Plus app, if that's even possible. I don't know if the game's on there like that. I could actually check. I have it installed, it didn't I? Oh great, we're going all over the place. It's okay. I swear I installed it. PlayStation. I could have sworn I installed it and showed you one of those. Okay. Well, it should be on there, and it's not like I'm gonna do it anytime soon. But yeah, the games, like you see, I said Remnant 2. That's like, nah, maybe not. Realistically, it's in, you know, something would have to happen where I like fucking just have it or some shit, humble bundle type of shit, and then that's like the scenario where like, or they'll give it free PS Plus, like they gave me the first one for free. But then these other games you're saying, Symphonia is for sure. In Legend of Dragoon, it's just it's for sure, it's just a matter of when and like what kind of way I want to do it. I might want to do it this way, actually. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm looking at it, bro, this game I barely remember it, so it's gonna be like fresh. Anyways, and then Symphonia I'm not looking forward to, because that game's done to death in my head. I played that game on PS3 a bajillion times in Japanese and yeah, Japanese. Oh wait, no, it's PS2. Sorry, PS2, the Japanese thing, and then GameCube, the legit localized thing, and then PS3 HD collection thingy, and then this version I started on, but I stopped. You know, I'm gonna save it for the stream. And this version's based on the PS3 HD thingy, but we don't have Tales of Symphonia 2, which I think is for the best. But you know, actually no, they should bring it over, man. It's like, come on. PC needs to, Tales needs to get on their PC game. Okay. Oh yeah, windowed. Forgot I do it that way. Yeah, it's like it's funny because I have it like written out, like all this stuff, and then I delete it, hash it out, update it, revise it, but it's all like really in my head. I think the Tales games are probably going to be sooner than Legend of Dragoon, and that's just simply because I don't know how I'm going to do Legend of Dragoon. It's either the PS5 way or whatever, PS5/PC way, or that PC unofficial port thingy. And that one's appealing because that's like literally the game at its best. Not at its best. It's better than it was officially, which is like weird to say. That's what's cool about that. Those kinds of PC people are crazy. Down, 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 down. Okay, chapter 1. Screen's good, this good, streams this mic's good, that's good. Are both streams good? Seems like it. And then guide over here. Remove it here, I guess. Chapter 1 is gonna be, honestly, bro, these games have long ass chapters. I don't know what it is. It's the dialogue. Oh yeah, last time the mayor got robbed. That's where we were story-wise. I'm trying to remember everything. I'm gonna try to like have the lore in my head and cross-reference stuff, and I hope I remember stuff, but I probably won't. I think I like using the mouse better for this. Because I can't use D-pad. Wait, why can I use D-pad here? Bro, hold on. Did the D-pad like fix itself or something? It wasn't working before. Okay, whatever. Watch, when I go in the game, it's gonna stop working probably. Okay, it is a save. Yeah, right, bro. I don't understand that. Huh. The D-pad works. I don't get that. I don't literally. Okay, I don't understand this. Okay, when I'm done streaming, shut everything off. What do I use my computer? I just watch YouTube, watch TV shows, and then I'll just go to sleep, go do other things in the real world, right? How I don't understand how I can come back, just open it back up again, and it's just everything's broken. Like this wasn't working, that wasn't working. The stupid chat is always moved out of position. It doesn't save it for some reason. And then the D-pad in this game wasn't working. It was annoying because I would have to use the analog, and then as I'm pressing down, if I do like a diagonal movement, it'll make me go to the bottom of the list or the top of the list. Why? Because for some reason this game, if you press left in a list, it's trying to get you. It's not a bad idea, but it just sucks to do that on an analog because I keep mistakenly doing left or right when I'm trying to go down on a list. And it's like, yeah, I had to do that because the D-pad wasn't working. I keep trying to do the D-pad, it wasn't working. Now it works. I was like, I don't get it. Like, I literally don't get it. Like, what changed? Even streaming and capturing the footage. What I literally tested it before stream. Okay, boot up the game. It's like, okay, controller, all that. All right. And then like maybe 30 minutes, an hour later, when I actually do start streaming, I'm like talking for an hour and then I boot up the game. It doesn't work. It's like, what the heck? That's what happens when you become a big time streamer. You complain about a feature not working and it gets hotfixed. Bro, if I had that kind of pull or influence, that'd be pretty sick because like I'm like one of those people that nitpicks things. Like I could nitpick things. Not that I always do it or like, you know, but like I'm that guy where like I'll nitpick my nitpicks. Like if you fix those nitpicks, it's like it'll genuinely probably be better. For whatever reason, maybe it's like more enjoyable to play. Maybe it's just like better form to do it that way in a game or something. You know what I mean? Like sometimes these devs try, you know, like all these mini games, for example, like they go crazy. Like why? Here's me complaining. Why you would map a piano mini game in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth to a controller? Yeah, I'm sure y'all can get used to it and master that shit. I see some of y'all playing some great, like they're playing real life music tracks on that piano, but it's like, my God, it's that's like, oh my God, why would you do it? Because a lot of people's controllers are broken or like not optimal. So it's like one of those situations where if you fine tune it, it's like gonna work well for a good controller. And even then, you'd have to have a lot of proficiency and learnings specifically for that mini game to like they make rhythm games, bro. Like why wouldn't you crop whatever? They make rhythm games. And like even some of the things they do with their action, like ARPG aerial combat in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, it's like, do you guys not have Sora to cross-reference how aerial combat's done? That's like way better. Like, and it just ended up being like really sluggish and shit. And it's like weird because it's like a lot of the people that worked on Kingdom Hearts. You know what I mean? So yeah, D-pad works. Wow, I can move with the D-pad too. I know I ain't tripping, bro. This wasn't working. It's like on or off, or maybe it's because of how I boot it. Because I was having an issue with this game where I was like, oh, that's probably what it is. This is me just clicking it off of Steam, whereas before I was opening the folder and booting the config file and booting off the config file. I don't remember what I was last doing, so let me try to figure it out. Oh yeah, we got the letter from the priest or no? Oh yeah, this is much better. Thank you. Jeez. Yeah, menuing was annoying on controller. That's why I was thinking about maybe using the mouse every so often. Because like, look, here's me using the analog, right? Not bad, right? But then when you press, oh, it's not gonna show in this menu. It'll show in this here. So if you press right, oh, never mind. What? Am I tripping, bro? No. Why is it different? It's one of these. There we go. Thank you. I'm not crazy. Basically, it'll skip to the end if you press right or left. Does it do it here? Not. I mean, that counts too. Yeah, okay. It's like you press right, it's basically skipped to the bottom of the list. I thought it did in the items though. I think I have to go in the item section. Am I tripping? I thought it did it here. That's why I'm like freaking out. But yeah, it would skip to the end, and like me spamming down on the analog, sometimes I'll like throw a little bit of a diagonal to it, which counts as a right for this. So it'll just skip to the bottom of the list. It's like really annoying to navigate. The D-pad's like way better for me. Dude, I'm dying. I don't know. I have the other streams to cross-reference and the input, the controller overlay showing me what I'm pressing. You'd be able to see it. It's okay though. Oh yeah, did I just get the letter from the priest? Oh no, now I'm just using the analog. See, it's like I'm already adjusted. Back to the D-pad. Let me go check if I have those items. Did I read the newspaper? I did read this. this, I prefer analog. I'm weird. Like, I actually alternate between D-pad and analog for a lot of games. Even fighting games. It's pretty weird. I play fighting games mostly with controller. And when I do fighting game era, I'm gonna try to learn a fight stick. What's the map button again? Have I ever seen the anime The Adventures of Sinbad? I've heard of it, never seen it. I don't remember anything about it, like hearing anything about it, if it was good or bad. Did I not talk to this guy? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking to everyone, really. All the NPCs. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, we did that too, actually. I think I already spoke to, like, I don't have to literally speak to every single person because I'm not even keeping track of who I did or didn't. I just remember some of their dialogue. But we're like telling everyone we're gonna leave, right? Because we're going to... Where are we going? Bowls? Oh yeah, we're going to find our dad. Our dad is missing. He was on the airplane, the airship, and the airship went missing, so, you know, he went missing. Carnelia too. Okay, there we go. That's where I am. All right. Alrighty. Literally right here. Head out west towards Bowls, but I'm gonna dig around first. Let me catch. It was solid AF, but hard to find a site to watch. This game gives me adventure Sinbad vibes. I've never seen him play this game's content. Me, it's like, is that on? That's not on Netflix, huh? Like some anime is like, I think I could find any anime that I'd be willing to watch on like official channels, websites, so Netflix, Crunchyroll, or whatever. But I don't know. I don't have that much interest. I try to make time for high profile stuff. I'm like that for anime, TV shows, and movies, and then I flip flop. Sometimes I have my phases. Sometimes I don't play games as much, and I'm just basically like watching the whole filmography of like a certain actor or something. I don't know. I did that before. I did that with like Adam Sandler. I was like watching all his movies. Jackie Chan. But recently, like, no, I've been trying to just hunker down on the games and stuff. And even then, I'm not gaming as much as I used to. Like, basically, everything you're seeing that I'm doing on the stream so far, it's like, it could be even more. Like, it could be, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even really doing proper, like, full-time hours for streaming specifically, because it fights with me making videos and stuff too. Like when I'm making a video, I was making Chrono Trigger videos the other day. Those like big ass file sizes, so I'm trying to get rid of them ASAP. Can't wait to graduate and go back to a normal life, enjoying shows, games after work instead of schoolwork. 97 days left. For me, school and work kind of like position themselves the same way in my life, if that makes sense. So it's like, yeah. Actually, if anything, school is more, it eats, because think about like work, like let's say typical 9 to 5, unless you're in like some position where your part of your work like comes with you home for some reason, which is like possible, right? You know, a lot of the typical 9 to 5s don't have that. You clock out, you're out, your work's left at work and home's home, right? School for me is like, oh, I have to do this essay. I'm not doing this essay today. So then like, it's kind of like all my time is potentially on hold for me when I decide to eventually do this essay. And then it's not like the essay's like, it's not like the essay's like, okay, you put in 5 hours, you'll be done. It's like, who knows how long it could take? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could easily be like 10 plus hours of research, and then you basically like get nowhere, or it's like not good enough or whatever. I don't know. School was like a little bit more draining in ways that like work isn't, and then work is draining in ways that school isn't. But at least you get paid for work, you know? I mean, technically, in a way, the money you get, like if you get like a loan for, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, man, doing a full-time undergraduate, full-time work schedule is exhausting. That too, if you're doing both at the same time, it's like, if that used to be me, but that's not me currently, and I'm glad because I don't like, you know, but I don't even know if I have that in me anymore nowadays. But like, if that were me, what would happen is I will all of a sudden start using this more because I don't use it. I don't, when I'm out and about, I don't really game. I'm not even on my phone like that, right? And it's kind of funny how my life changes because once upon a time, it's like if I'm out and about, I'll have this or whatever. It's like all of a sudden, since I don't have time to game because maybe I'm coming home and I'm like super tired, or like the other stuff I have to already do is like fighting for the time and that needs to be done, but not like the stuff gets like pushed aside. All of a sudden I'm like, you know, but now that wouldn't even work because before I'm like on a bus, now I drive, right? But like before when I'm on a bus, I could, you know, play on a bus, but now I'm not going to drive and game. You know what I mean? So it doesn't work out. Or Switch. Now that Switch 2 is announced, it's like even more sad that it's neglected. But yeah, like I would probably just change in that way because this happened before. So when I was strapped for time like that, I don't know. You find I would sacrifice TV shows, movies, social media, all of the things other people are doing with their time. I would sacrifice that for more time for games, if anything. But like, I don't know. There's not too many new games that are like grabbing me either. Back in the day, like I was like, it's not to say games back in the day were better, but I mean maybe they were in some regards, but like games as a service stuff don't grab me the way they seem to be grabbing everyone else. I'll still follow my franchises, like this franchise. I'm like super behind on this too. Do I have all the weapons? School was good times in a different way though. I don't know. I feel like if I fuck up schoolwork versus, I don't know. I think I cared more when I failed a test for some reason than if I fucked up something on the job. As long as it doesn't like get me fired, that's like that would be a big fuck up, right? I managed to avoid those. But even like school, like, cause I think back, like most of those things don't really matter. Didn't really have too much bearing on my life. As much as I'd like to try to spin it that way, it's like, nah, not really. It's like I could have literally got worser grades and got the same exact outcomes. It was like at the end of the day, like how I was talking or in the moment kind of stuff. It wasn't really like what I had on paper that mattered. It was nice. It's like just like foot in the door, I guess. The xylophone menu sounds are fun and engaging. This is a xylophone? I don't know my instruments like that. You're right. Not a lot of games sound like this, do they? This franchise is gonna change a lot though. It doesn't really stay like this. Eventually, they try a bunch of different anime things, And then different arcs, different cast of characters. They even evolve the graphics and stuff. It's not going to be top down like this forever. Okay, so continuing on instead of talking. Head west out, blah blah blah. Checkpoint. Yeah, Cornelia too. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. I have all the food items. We did all the quests. This is the main quest. This is the side quest. All the other things. Okay, we're good. Let me go talk to this pervert one more time. See, I knew you couldn't resist. You had to bring up hot women. Yeah, I'm gonna use analog. That's feels weird. I don't like this D-pad for that sort of thing. Got me reminiscing about the old days. Where's the guards? Oh. We're not gonna read those yet. I'm gonna wait until I have all the chapters and then I'm gonna read it like one big fictional story time. That's what I usually do. I'm not trying to read us, follow a story within a story and then have that, like, it's gonna confuse me. This game's interesting how those books aren't useless. They actually, what do they do? Sometimes they hint at new, like, characters that are gonna be introduced later in the franchise. Either like it's literally about them, it's just like a fictional thing, or it's like not really like that. I don't know how else to explain it. Hello there, are you headed for Bose? Is it Bose or Bose? We are, but how did you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially, more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what's happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing, traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer. Oh, Chief Warrant Officer. I was wondering what CWO was. Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Well, if it isn't Estelle. And Joshua, too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. See, we meet again. This is like our third or fourth encounter. And this is Charizard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Lin, doesn't it? Yeah. Estelle explains that Cassius was aboard the missing airliner. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue you a pass right away. What's better, chocolate chip cookies or oatmeal raisin cookies? I don't like raisins. Like, legit. The only time I've eaten like a bagel with raisins, that's like the only time I liked it. It was like a cinnamon raisin bun bagel with cream cheese. I was like, all right, cool. Because like the cream cheese will like take over and then the raisins like kind of has like a sweet taste. It kind of works with it. But no, usually don't like raisins. Oatmeal's fine. And then chocolate chips, probably what I would go with. Thank you, sir. But is it all right if you issue us a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. Well, we know you by face. And as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hawking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. Hawking Gate is the place that borders Liberal and Erebonia. So this is an example of me actually remembering lore, because that place is it's not like it's super significant, but it's like in the later games you know, yeah. Shit happens here and there, and then it's all like interconnected. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I pray to Adios for Cassie's safe return. Adios is the goddess. The Septian Church worship Adios. Whether Adios is real or not, I do not know. Even after that many games. Oh, it's Bose. All right, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? Soldier opened the gate by remote control. Remote control? And why did the gate open like that? Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. Are you saying this is a point of no return? I'm good, right? I killed the palm too. Hold on, I'm curious. I want to check something. There is an achievement. It says defeat one type of shining palm for each. Oh, I already have 2 out of 5, so never mind. I was gonna see if it was 1 out of 5. I was gonna see if me going back and killing that palm again would count for the next chapter. It probably would, I'm guessing. But there's gonna be another palm in the next region, and I was just wondering if it has to be that one in particular. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be my first time doing all of the achievements for this game, so it doesn't seem hard at all. It didn't even have nightmare difficulty, and I might want to just do that anyways. Oh. Okay, back to it. Speaking of cookies, though, I'm not even like that much of a cookie person. I don't know. Every time I'm at the groceries, I'm just like I see the options and I go get other like pastry stuff. Maybe I'm just bored of it. Can I go back? Bro, that's a tiny ass. This doesn't even seem that long. So I'm not really, you see how I'm like talking to all the NPCs and stuff like that? I think, because think about it, this is the very first game in the franchise, right? I don't even think that they even understood what they were going to do eventually. So they should be starting to lean more and more into it. It shouldn't really be anything substantial now. Because I remember when I was playing Cold Steel, they're like referencing all sorts of things, like straight up. There's like, did we see him already? No, we didn't see him yet. I'm gonna try to point him out because I think it's I might be wrong who it is actually, but you're gonna see that character again in the Cold Steel games. There'll be 3D and everything, and it's like kind of like charming in its own way that like even these like really unimportant random ass NPCs, like the world does really feel built and lived in. Like it's not like a wasted, it's not like, oh, he's guard number 1, guard number 2, and then that's it. It's like, no, this is Private Lakos and this guy's name is Private Antos. Like they actually bother naming them. Whether that's like substantial in any sort of way, I don't know. For all I know, this guy, you'll see me have like an attitude, it's not that serious, but like you'll see me have an attitude of distrust for like a lot of the people in this franchise, because it's like kind of like a meme in my head where it's like, oh, this person's actually a double agent, or this person's actually secretly this person. So like everyone is like potentially, like you see a baby in a fucking carriage, it's like, okay, that's like well, we haven't met any of the members yet, but it's like, oh, that's like an enforcer or whatever, like, you know what I mean? It's like villainous organization. But yeah, you never know, because you never know, like in, I'll just make this up, but like in like the newest Legendary Heroes, maybe they come to this gate, like whoever you're playing as, and this guy's still here working. It's because like when they're making the game, they're gonna respect continuity. It respects continuity. That's definitely a thing. For this franchise cares a lot about that. It probably has plot holes here and there though. Like I'll hopefully notice. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna move on. I made these Cinnabon cookies one year with the homemade frosting. It was incredible. Yeah, you're making me hungry. Cinnabon, yeah, Cinnabon. I like those things. It's like a store name, I think. But it's like, my stomach's growling. I have snacks. Oh no, I ate all the snacks. It's already all gone. I have to go outside and get it all again. Mango juice. Chips. I have chips. I had candy, but I ate all the candy. Off stream. It happened all off stream. I've been eating like Danishes. They had like a big box for like $5. Mango juice. Yeah, I love mangoes. Okay, so next we go to Bose, but I'm you know, hold on. Me confirm. Oh yeah, they won't let me back. Oh, okay. Can I get the pass then? Oh yeah, we're blocked off. We weren't blocked off until we left the screen and came back. Dang, I was just here, guys. You can't let me back through. I dropped my wallet. It's on the bridge. Yeah, I can't go back. I was just here, bro. Come on, bro. You could just walk under this. Oh yeah, this is terrible design. Just think about, oh yeah, that's horrible. Why would you do this? Not only is that like a really short swim, but even if, look at that, you just go under the chains, just run across quick. You see how fast I went across? This is horrible security. I hope you guys get attacked. I'll have you. Oh my god. Oh, you don't even have to, bro. You don't even have to. You can literally just think about it. You just go here. All right. You see the 2 guards? I already just sized this whole place up. Just, you know, boom, boom, boom. Under here, done. And then over there on the other side is chains too, because you know it's symmetric. Why do one fuck up when you can fuck up both sides, right? And then yeah, we'll exit up, bro. These RPG worlds trying to break my immersion. No, I just suspend my belief and pretend they're all idiots. Oh yeah, I forgot she's with us. I think the max is four party members. But is it gonna be 4 people following me? I mean, 3 people following me? Probably, right? It's too late to go to the grocery.
We're good to go.
Oh, this is right? Hold on, I don't know if it's proper form to exterminate it ahead of time before accepting the quest. Because I didn't accept it yet. You can't call myself a racer if I do the job for free, right? Yeah, the regions are actually small. It's like, you know, if this was like turned in, like scaled up into like an open world, I probably would hate it. Which I think they do. Actually, the Tales of Exilia games do like a horrible version of this. They make it like a big ass open zone connected with like another big ass open zone, and then they just keep doing that. And that's like going from, you see how this is like a linear, like a highway, right? It's like big zone connecting to big zone or long linear path or whatever, and then they just litter it with monsters. Just everywhere. They're just everywhere. And like so much of the playtime is just fighting. How much time I spend like doing that matters. The pacing and stuff. Sometimes it's not too offensive. Maybe it like falls back on really like engaging gameplay, like if the battle system's really good. Like I didn't mind the open world stuff in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because it was like so sick how like seamless it all was. But you never know, like that might end up becoming like so normal to me, and then like 10 years from now I'll play FF7 Rebirth and it's like, oh my god, this game is so shit, look at all these Ubisoft towers. What's that headed this way? She's never seen a car? Or no, what the hell is that? It's like a... That's their equivalent of a truck? Grant. Who's Grant? I don't remember who this is at all. Well, if it isn't Charizard, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you've heard about all the airliners being grounded after the Lind incident, right? Because of that, we have to move all this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. So, how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lugrin about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Is that guy a bracer? My god, I don't know that guy. First Mr. Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it, and we'll probably find our answer at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he suggests and ask Lugrin about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. listen, I'm not gonna remember every character in every game like that. Even if I dive deep, like lore for a game, and I like become something of like a seasoned like historian for a given franchise, it's like the info just falls away in due time, and I need things to like help me recall. And then as I'm playing this game, as I revisit, it's like a lot of this I remember and a lot of it I don't remember. And right now I'm just trying to remember that guy. Like, who the hell was that? So far I remember everyone except that guy. Like main, like anyone with a character portrait I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we'll do it that way. Forget about NPCs that don't have character portraits. I forget all those guys by the dozen, obviously. But like characters that are like important enough to have a picture. So Grant with his Fire Emblem looking ass haircut. He's a bracer? I usually remember like the cool ones, I guess. I like know all the I'm like trying to like figure what I should say and what I should not say, because it's spoilers but it's not spoilers. But I was gonna say we don't know us, like there's basically this game's world is like super crazy. Okay, we haven't even touched, this is not even the tip of the iceberg. You see how the prologue had a fucking prologue or whatever? It's like the tip of the tip. Right now we're like really in Estelle's shoes. That's what they're going for, it seems like. And then Joshua's like, you know, kind of along for the ride, but Joshua probably knows a lot more than Estelle. You know, Estelle's kind of like a dimwit, and we're gonna be a dimwit beside her. Okay, she doesn't even know who her own father is. Like she knows, but she doesn't really like. She's gonna go around and see all these people talk about his father like he's Michael Jordan, bro. And she's just gonna be like, oh, really? That guy? You know what I mean? Like, obviously, she could infer because her dad's a bracer, and then he used to be a part of the military. He must have done important things, must have done great things, must have saved people, must have done heroic things, must have been something of a guy, right? But she has that daughter bias, you know, typical daughter bias, where it's like you just can't see daughter and son, both. Like, it's not like daughters only do it, but like, you know, the child bias, where it's like your parent is like, you just can't see your parent in the way the rest of the world probably sees them, because that's your dad or that's your mom, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's like you see them at home and like you see a different side of them. Like for her, she's seen like Cassius be like a really like kind of like her, actually. She's getting it from him, if anything. But you know, just like not very serious, kind of laid back, like a doting father type. Not this like battle-hardened military, like sees like war veteran type of thing, or like S-tier bracer. She's not even thinking about it like that. But as we play through the game, she's gonna find out, if she hasn't already clued in to what extent. I don't think she has, probably not. It's like for everyone else though, it's like Joshua, Shara knows, Joshua for sure knows, Shara for sure knows. It's just her positioning. It makes sense. It's like the blind spot. It's like a cliche / trope or whatever you classify it as. But yeah. But yeah, the franchise gets really crazy. It gets very anime, very sci-fi. Lots of concepts starts coming into play, and it's just the kinds of problems that the characters are dealing with. These pale in comparison. It's like, oh, you robbed the mayor. Like, no one gives a shit about the mayor's septium or whatever. That's like nothing. No treasure, huh?
Oh, are we done already?
I could have totally killed that monster. Like, before accepting the side quest. Just make 2 chicken pot pies and pierogies. Yo, you're going off. It is chicken pot pie. I don't think I've ever tried that. Anything with chicken though. Chicken's the real MVP. Dog is man's best friend. Horses used to be man's best friend, but we're the fake ones. We put them on the back burner, we put them on the shelf. And then chickens the real MVP. Their sacrifice is not in vain. I don't have fire. Just wait until the Gundams come. That's all I'm saying. And they start doing some anime common rider type of shit in the newer games. 13 Xehanorts. No, they don't do that. They don't do that. But no, it gets, you know, I don't mind when they're like writers are willing to like take a risk and do stuff that I've never really seen before. Or like they execute like certain cliches and tropes differently or a bit better. Or they do things like subvert it. Which I mean, yeah. Same difference.
Good to go.
So like, yeah, totally linear with like a deviation every so often, and that leads somewhere else that's probably also linear. I mean, it is a highway. Hocking Gate, we're going there right now, bro. Why not? I'm gonna knock on the gate. Ask them where Reen is. I don't even... Is Reen even born right now? Should be born. Yeah, he is born right now. What am I talking about? These guys are like all around the same age. Okay, we're going back. There's no treasure. Oh, yeah, I have to remember to examine the treasure chest twice. Hold it right there. The Hocking Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed to pass this point. Come on, it'll be alright if you let us through. No, it's not alright. The border garrison is putting all its efforts into searching for the missing airliner. We will not allow anything or anyone to hinder the search. We've no intention to do anything of the sort. We're bracers, so are you trying to tell us we can't pass either? Bracers? I can see that you're a bracer. But are you trying to tell me these kids are too? That's right. Star symbol. See the emblems? Oh, I see. But I'm sorry to inform you that even bracers are no exception. You heard the man. Now how about you move on out of here? Grr, I bet I could change your tune with a little help from my staff. Forget it, Estelle. They wouldn't be much use to us unconscious either. Anyway, let's hurry to Bose. Bracers are like cops with like no authority. Well, actually, it's like they have military, and then like bracers are like some weird like private detective, PI, private investigator, police hybrid. Depends on the country and stuff too. Like just because liberal does things a certain way doesn't necessarily mean like Calvert or the Empire does it Cause yeah, I don't. That's not even that much of a spoiler. Or I could say it, but I'm probably just gonna leave it. I'll most likely bring it up when it comes up. There's no enemies either, bro. Where are they at, dog? Yeah, they're like, I mean, hunters are hunting monsters, right? But do hunters in Monster Hunter, or sorry, not Monster Hunter, are they like hunters in Hunter x Hunter? No, hunters in Hunter x Hunter is like, that varies a lot. That anime's universe is like really different. It's like, cause what I'm saying is like they have military in this game, but then bracers do have like authority, like in Liberal, like a high level, a high ranking, like Cassius, for example. I'll just he's an S ranking bracer, and like basically once you're at that tier, you're like basically doing stuff like government. You can help governments out, politicians, world affairs. So like when the villains come out and they're doing world ending type of shit, that's like basically you know, it's interesting how this game's like tries to mimic a lot of how things play out in real life, just, you know, in a fantasy environment and stuff, and they put a lot of attention to detail. But it's still like fantasy. Oh, yeah, we finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Of the 5 major cities in Liberal, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. This is where it is. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. Just so you know, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. Okay, we'll explore and then we'll continue on. Or actually, hold on. Yeah, speaking of Hunter x Hunter, there's that game, I don't know if it's gonna end up being good, but they're like making a fighting game for it. Hunters in Hunter x Hunter, like the Hunter x Hunter world is so unique. Because hunters are more like, I think of Hunter x Hunter and I think of like the way pirates are in One Piece. And then their world isn't, their like society and shit isn't necessarily like equivalent to ours, like the way they do shit. Whereas like Legend of Heroes, like Erebonian Empire kind of operates like the way, so like not like necessarily like a real life empire or whatever, but like it mimics it. They moving like that. And then like they have Republic of Calvert, which I don't know too much about, but the newer games take place there. So like let's see how they do that, right? And then Liberal, which is like was like a monarchy. But yeah, here's hoping I, you know, have all the lore in my head. That's kind of why I want to binge it. Binging is like the best way to maximize that sort of effect. Where it's like I just played Legend of Heroes first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, and then the other 2 games, and then boom, I'll play Cold Steel 1. And like it's not Cold Steel 1 where they really like, it's like Cold Steel 2, 3, sorry, 3 and 4. Cold Steel 3 and 4 is like where it feels like it's like some sort of Avengers type of thing. like the party size is ridiculous. And oh, this franchise is the only franchise that actually could get me to care about a whole entire cast of like 30 plus people. So like, for example, you see how we played Chrono Cross, and Chrono Cross had like 45 characters, or 40 plus, I'll just say 40 plus, like 40 plus characters, right? But it's like kind of superficial and shallow, where it's like maybe some of the characters have side events that flesh them out, give them more character, but they're kind of just shoehorned in, and they're like very interchangeable. They're not very relevant. A lot of them are not relevant to like what's going on in the main story and stuff. Not that Legend of Heroes is any better in that regard. Some characters are more important than others, and that's just normal, right? Some of these people are just like along for the ride as heroes, right? Legend of Heroes has like, later on, they have like a team of like, I don't even, it's crazy, bro. Imagine if you played Final Fantasy 7, you love all the characters there. Played Final Fantasy 8, but love all the characters there. 9, 10, love all the characters there. And then they made a game where all like 4 casts are like trying to deal with a villain together and shit. And it's like some serious Avengers type of experience, where it's like you're seeing these interactions between your favorite main characters that you never seen, like they never crossed paths before. And that's like where this game starts to go eventually. And it's just like, it's all slow build up each time you start a new arc, like the game for the respective arc. It introduces a new cast. It's like, okay, Estelle's the main character, Joshua's the so hero, heroine. It's like a dual protagonist type of thing they go for here. And then the third game in this arc is like another main character. I'm not going to say who it is. And then in the next 2 games, it's like you're like Lloyd and friends. Lloyd is the main character. And then in the Cold Steel games, Rean is the main character primarily. So it's like, you know, and then it's like a huge ass cast of characters there. And then like little by little, it's like they set a bunch of shit up, and then good excuses. And then it's not even like people are, it's like Chrono Cross and Suikoden games, a lot of games that have high party sizes. Story wise, there's not a lot of like reasons a lot of those people should be there. And then gameplay wise and all that and whatnot, it's like not even remotely close in like how they build it up. It's like, okay, it's like you see these characters, if they show up again, they're gonna have a lot of the same moves improved or whatever. It's like their move sets are gonna be honored and everything too. So like, not even just these guys, any of the people that are temporary, any temporary party members, like there's a lot of respect for anything they build in previous games. They don't kind of like, sometimes I'm gonna like nerd out at some point. You think Chrono Cross isn't rushed in that sense. It's like that concept itself is very hard to pull off. You can't have one game that's going to take me, let's say, less than 100. Let's say most players, it's going to take less than 100 hours to fully experience whatever they need to experience in the game. Where are you going to find the time to flesh out 40 plus characters? Okay, Legend of Heroes, it's like, all right, here's 5 here. Here's all these side people, but here's 5 here, and then by the end of the game, let's say it's like 7 or something, like some Tales game, and then it's very concentrate on them, and then maybe it's even more concentrate on hero, heroine. Fair enough, right? They're chosen ones, and then the next arc, it starts that process over with a new cast, and then basically do that like three main casts are basically crossing paths in like the later games, and all of the fucking side characters that like, you know, come and go. Like there's people that are like traveling out and about, they'll end up in Liberl, they'll end up in Erebonian, and that's like the reason why you're seeing them in other games and stuff too. So it's like pretty cool how they do all this. Honestly, it's Chrono Cross and Suikoden, now I'm saying Suikoden, but the Suikoden games is the same thing, because the sheer volume, it's like a Fire Emblem as well. Fire Emblem, you wouldn't be able to make me care for a unit the same way I would care for like, let's say Fire Emblem has 100 characters. It's like probably more than 80 of them I don't give a shit about. Legend of Heroes, let's say by the end of this all, we have a whole cast of like 100 people, let's just say. Probably 40 of them I would like. That's good, bro. That's really fucking good. That's like I most games wouldn't even come close to that. Like most games don't even attempt this sort of thing. So it's like really cool. It's like, bro, I had like some crazy party in Cold Steel 4 and 3. I was like, oh my god, it's like basically here's a sports analogy for you. It's like some fucking all-stars team, like Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Stephen Curry, like all on one team and shit. Like that's like what they're doing. Super fan servicey. Love it. I have a weeb otaku friend looking for friends who's a Christian. He's a good guy looking for wait, what? No. No, there's a lot. You go on the internet. It's like all a dime a dozen. They're like everywhere. Okay, you know, gaming's mainstream now too. So like, I actually don't know a lot of people that like I'll say it this way. I know way more people. So of the people that play video games, okay, of the people that play video games, I know way more people that are like on the more mainstream type of, like they're playing Fortnite, COD. They don't even like Siege, bro. Those people make fun of Siege. But like Fortnite, COD, that type of level of mainstream. And then just like, yeah, I once you get to like my Final Fantasies and whatnot, that's already just a big ass drop in numbers. And then once I get to Legend of Heroes, even among other RPG people, Legend of Heroes is like super niche and unknown. Which is sad. I hope it changes someday. I hope this game and this franchise is like on the same level as Final Fantasy and Persona. They deserve it. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna talk to all these people. This guy, Jacob. What should I do first? Actually, I'll go to the guild. Might as well. That's like good form. I don't remember this guy, but then again, I don't really care about any of the branch people. Oh, Charizard, you've arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you all coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugren? Did someone tell you that we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassie's children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Rose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Lugren. You hear that, Estelle? Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great, now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan, who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. Okay, this guy's important. You should have read about him in the history books, so there you go. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. You and me both. So what's the deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. probably like the Empire. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not getting any information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating. Because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Roland. If that's the way it's gonna be, then it's time to duel it out with this general to decide who gets to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side, separate from the army. Oh, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lugren, we'll accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. But before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. And right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms and transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and... Alright, looks like everything is in order. Junior Bracers, Estelle and Joshua. As of today at 15:20, your registration at the Bowes branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bowes branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies. Well, looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Chicken. Okay, so we have to go to the mayor's place next, but I think now I can explore. Okay, yeah, we're gonna explore and then we'll continue on. Yeah, part of the reason I was like I wasn't really sure what to stream today. This game has a lot of reading, and like I'm not always really like in the mood, like because like I'm trying to talk too, right? And on top of that, I have to like read the game's like paragraphs upon paragraphs of dialogue. It's like a whole book. Yeah, like you never know if I like this guy seems like he's important. Maybe we'll just end up seeing him. I might not even notice too. That's what I'm saying. Like you just Like, let's say you meet some like military officer here and he's just chilling here, and then later you go to a military base and like he's there too. Like, you never know. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird. Such a simple thing too, that a lot of games could do this sort of thing, but they don't even do it. Everything's like so like compartmentalized from each other. When people say it's like this franchise has S tier world building, it's like stuff like that goes a long way to make it very convincing. Really, what is Psycho over Pro? Just leave and come back. I think that resets dialogue. He has the eyes of a pro, a really skilled, really psycho sort of pro. Yeah, I thought I misread that. Meow 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 meow. How much money is all of this if I sold it? Not bad. Buy one of each, and then whenever I actually do get around to consuming these, I'll learn the recipe. I don't want to like go through them all and just purposely eat them wastefully. I do kind of need the healing. Analog's better. That's where I'm supposed to go. What? Yeah, hold on. Oh, BRB. Dip out here. Time to catch up. Oh yeah, I missed you by 6 minutes. To all of you, thanks for dropping by. Actually, I'm not done. I should eat my food. I hit my toe. Ow. Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Ah, it's annoying. Do, 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 do. Owlville. A missing father. Okay. Probably end up saving him or something. All right, let's do this. So look how linear that is. Linear. Linear. $2,000. Buy it all. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so what do I need to buy now? 3 of these. I'll hold off for now. Hopefully by the end of this area I have all of it. Bum 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 bum. Look at that bear. Dun, 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 dun. How come that sometimes open? I don't understand what that. All right, let's do this. Oh, we didn't even go here yet. Do-do-do-do. Oh, Empire and the Republic? Oh, it's just all the stuff I have. Doom, 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 doom. Are these joke weapons? Oh, Dorothy, what the heck? Wow, look at all the stuff they're selling here. I'm getting a kink in my neck just turning my head to try to take all of it in. She's so into her surroundings, it looks like she can't even hear you. There's a character here that should show up in the later Legend of Heroes games. I was wondering if I could spot him out and remember. Like a random, it's like a random minor thing. It's like a good example of what I was talking about, how they like bring people forward and it's not like just some random one-off NPC. Dun, 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 dun. Should I convert my money? I mean, convert my gems. I don't think I see the guy here. It's like a merchant from Erebonia. Yeah, anyways. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, we're gonna go kill that monster. Ah! Conga line. disadvantages.
We're good to go.
I walk past it.
We're good to go.
I swear it was a different monster. Oh no, okay. Kinda looked like a quest monster waiting for me. Where is it? Like I walked past it that badly? Where? I saw it somewhere. No way. Can't believe I went and I didn't find it. Yeah, King Scorpion. This is why I was doing zigzags, man. Don't break my... Can't break my rules. It's legendary methods. It wouldn't be north. No, that's not it. Where is it? It should be like pretty visible, no? I saw it on the way here. It's not it. No. I feel really dumb. Where is it? Here, right? Oh. Nah, I'm like on drugs. Where? I don't understand. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, there we go. I'm blind. I'm apparently blind. But yeah, it's like a flying scorpion thing. Oh my, there's so much of them. Hold on. Maybe I should save before I fight this thing. Start off with the hard hitters. How could there be 3 queens? 3 queens? Well, this guy's got a whole harem here, okay? Die. Boom. 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 One shot, that's great.
Someone's been naughty.
All your queens are dead. Oh, your stone weakness? So that means, right? Piece of cake. Okay, we go back to Buzz. Buzzy. I haven't even been streaming that long. Feels like I've been streaming for like 6 hours. I look, it's 2.5. Maybe I should have streamed Siege or something. The shooting games can kind of get me like if I'm ever trying to like stay up and I'm trying to force myself like past 24 hours, the best thing I can do instead of like drinking coffee or something or like whatever is like if I play like Call of Duty or Rainbow Six and I play like super like aggressive, it's like lively and energetic enough to keep me awake. I would be able to play COD past like 24 hours, 48 hours. Like I'd be like dead like a zombie, but because if I was watching a TV show or a movie or something where I'm like sitting passively just staring at a screen, I would probably just fall asleep. I'd be fighting from like keeping my eyes open. But if it's like a game where I'm like actively using my arm on the mouse and like I'm trying to aim precise and be reactive, it helps. If I play these games and I'm super tired, I'll fall asleep. Unless there's like, it just depends on the game. The gameplay itself. I would like fall asleep trying to go through all this and read everything. Okay, go to the church. Bye, bye, bye. Deliver the letter. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Ho, ho, ho. Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine could only mean... Ah, yes, he's come up with a new formula. Eh? A new formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine, known throughout Libero for his skills in the healing arts. In fact, he was well known for this even back when he was at the Gransel Cathedral. Okay. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We bracers also use the medicine created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn at this ripe age. Ho ho ho. Yeah, har, or whatever. Why are you making fun of him? Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you all coming all the way from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Adios, goddess of the firmament. Please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Oh, I thought it was gonna heal me or something. Let's sleep at an inn. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, go to the mayor's house, see what he has to say. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to Bowes Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we've come here to inquire about the details. Oh, I've heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Oh, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it? Dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Okay, well, let me snoop around the house a bit. Nice, nice. Maybe I should go to sleep or something. I wouldn't want to ruin my schedule anyways. Okay, we are done here. She's at the chapel, we said, right? Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where's the mayor? If you don't mind me asking, didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but Mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Haha, well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, oops. I missed it. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bowes Market then. Market. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If there were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. We'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. Do our best. Whew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that elbow is... Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard of one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there is no sense in getting high-hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored. But don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you help my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running this show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila. Yes, madam. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see, but I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. We'd probably be best served by saying that you're messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Hawking Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the general there. Oh, so we're going there right now. All right, everyone. I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. All right, let's get going, shall we? The Hawken Gate is at the end of Eisen Road to the north of the East Bowes Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hawken Gate, here we come. Dun 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 dun. Do, 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 do. And you are? Wait, weren't you with the Bracer Guild? Haha, too bad, not today. Today we're here on official business. This is Mayor Maybells. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. I guess there's nothing we could do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region. Can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Okay, cool. Dun 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 dun. Down.
We're good to go.
I'll take it. I keep yawning. Maybe I should sleep, bro. Or maybe I need to do what I was saying, play a shooting game.
Seems you came up short.
Whoa. It looks kind of difficult. Fire. Oh, nice. Holy, that took off so much. The Hawken Gate.
Seems you.
Oh, there's another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Piece of cake.
The hack to a gate.
Oh, are we done all?
This is the Hawking Gate. It's freaking huge. Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah, it's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. Oh, right, okay. Sorry. I totally forgot. We'll be more acquainted with the Empire eventually. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel weird. I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof that you started adjusting to being a bracer. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go do other stuff and then come back.
We're good to go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We're good
whoa.
to go.
Where's the quest person? Hello, we're here with the Bracer Guild and we have a delivery. Oh yeah, we gave her the chicken? Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. There's no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as Bracers is all about. Yeah, it's just like Estelle said. And now, with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for all of us. Really appreciate you saying that. The little bit of mirror on pain just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please, let me do this for you, too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the one served here at Anteros? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you've got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and their sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. The recipe, in the end, is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. But only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. It's great news. Score. We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. How rude. What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See, now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for the new recipe. My pleasure. I'm gonna enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while too. Okay, cool. Oh. Do, 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 Oh. Yeah, I yawned like 7 times. Holy. Okay, so we're gonna explore West Bowles Highway. There's a chest here. Just gotta make sure I thoroughly explore.
Oh, are we done already?
What the hell is that? Oh, I should have healed.
Oh, are we
Should
done
go to the
already?
inn. Okay, I have to remember, examine every treasure chest twice to get this empty chest's empty dialogue. Pretty weird achievement, TBH. Okay, carrying on.
We're good to go. We're good to go.
Oh, are we done already? Seems you
We're good to go.
Oh, are we done already?
All linear, bro. So you just unwind it. It's a straight path. It's a long, winding path. Oh, a village. I actually don't remember this place. So this is Ravenue Village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about the place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. You get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It's pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that? There's certainly a possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Oh, so much reading. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. It's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you to take on that challenge if you have some time. I guess I'll explore first. Whoa. Down. Do. Oops. Oh man. Wait, your name's Orange? Leaf, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, Irina, and Misha. I don't know any of these. Six righteous people who lost their lives in the flames of war. Okay, go to Elder's house. This is different from the 100 Years' War. This is like a different war 10 years ago. Am I understanding this correctly? Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracer Guild? Did you see the request on the bulletin board? Yep, we sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Ryzen, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So do you know what kind of monster has taken up residence in the area? No, I don't think anyone has gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? It's going to be a bit of a pain to find then. It looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned and the people stopped going up that way, we had believed that the monsters had gone into slumber. So why in the world is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I've had Figaro standing guard at the gate and not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Okay, cool. That's our main objective. Okay, exit to the north. Every time soon rumors are going around that there's a vicious monster, blah blah blah. Again, we already talked to the village elder about it. What? Does that mean you're with the Bracer Guild? Yep, that's right. Oh man, it's a good thing that you're here. The season of plant saplings is almost upon us. It would help out a lot if you could exterminate this monster before things get really busy around here. Anyway, be cautious out there. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There's 3. Oh, okay. That's simple.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh yeah, okay. There's chests, treasure chests. Remember to examine them twice. It would be empty if you put something in it. Putting nonsense dialogue, tying it with the achievement. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm yawning too much. I might wrap things up.
Done already?
Try to get some rest. So weird. It is, you know, getting late. Reduce searching empty chests. That's really sad. Whoa, is it gonna start talking shit closer I get to getting the achievement? Like make fun of me? Yeah.
Piece of cake! Can't be.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Dun 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 dun. Beefsteak? Nope, still empty.
Can't be.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Let's move out.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
We're good to go.
Do-do-do-do.
Seems you came.
Why you gotta do all that, huh? I could just use specials.
Let's do
Seems you came up.
Yikes, that scared the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. It looks like it followed the sound of our footsteps and then attacked us. It almost caught us completely off guard too. If it had attacked one of the villagers, who knows what might have happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report to the village elder. Right. Okay, let's go. Okay, and then there should be treasure chest somewhere. There you go. I am air. Okay, at least finally a good one. I thought these treasure chests were just gonna be generic lines the whole way through. Okay, which way is this? Abandoned mine. Okay, well, we should make our way back. Probably come back here later. Yeah, I'm yawning too much. I'm probably gonna wrap up stream. My bed is calling me. I'll wake up pretty early and I'll probably get started streaming a bit earlier. And then hopefully I could do a long one.
No. Piece of cake.
Oh, it's you guys. I just felt some sort of tremor, so the monster came out after all, did it? Hee, and we took care of it too. Are you serious? Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank Adios. This is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if we had monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. I know there's not much to see here in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that, thanks. Okay, cool. Do I talk to the elder? This is pretty tough in the end. Now it looks like we'll be able to plant our saplings this year without any more worries. I'm really grateful to y'all. We may not have much to offer, but please know you're always welcome here. Okay. Okay, so where's the reward dog? So I report back or what? Do. Elder Reason. Okay, well, I guess we'll continue on. Yeah, we're supposed to head back to town. I'm probably gonna wrap it up right here. Actually, this will be a good time. Like I yawned like so much just now. I got a good 3 hours in. Okay. Down, 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 down. Okay. Oh, not bad. Probably on my shorter end. It's funny I say that when once upon a time this would have been considered like the longer end. I was trying to figure everything out. But yeah, next time I'll probably maybe I'll stream the shooting games for a bit. Like if I see that's what I was thinking. I was gonna stream yesterday, okay? Yesterday I was gonna stream the Sony State of Play. I ended up missing it, and then I looked up the news and stuff, and you know, it worked out. It wasn't really anything too noteworthy for me. So, and you know, I would have probably just ended up deleting the VOD after. But if I did stream anything else, I would have probably not stayed too long yesterday. Like maybe like 2-3 hours or whatever. So it's like Legend of Heroes 2-3 hours is like not too much. Not really gonna put much of a dent. Like these RPGs, I kind of want the long haul, like 6+ hours if possible. Can't always have it that way, but you know, it's like, you know, really. Sorry, excuse me. If you want to put a dent in it, that's like pretty much we gotta put those kinds of times in it. And then today I wanted to stream, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna stream. And then I just ended up either choosing between this or like Rainbow Six Siege. If I played Siege, it's like easy because it's like the 3 hours I put in Siege, probably a lot more you know, a lot more stuff will get done, I guess. A lot more matches, I don't know. A lot more stimulating stuff too. But yeah, like it's and then I can just abruptly begin and start and stop the end. Like you never know. But what if I was trying to stop stream and I was like in the middle of a long-winded dungeon with no save points or something? But yeah, these games, at least this game is like, you know, I have my openings and whatnot, but and you can save anywhere anyways. So yeah, next time maybe a little bit more of this. If not, don't be surprised if I try to do like a shooting game stream because I've been thinking more and more about it. It's getting around that time. I think at least for sure for Siege in particular, when the new season drops and my rank gets reset, I'll probably try to stream the whole run. I don't know. Like a Road to Champ is not that like it's entertaining compared to the other ideas I had for the game. So yeah, like I don't really want to make content for Siege, this ever changing game. Like oh, patch notes or balancing or this operator or that operator. Like you know, I've dabbled and I'm not against it, but all in all, it's like if I play that sort of game, I have to think about, I guess, what I'm really trying to go for. Just playing the game and whatnot is nice enough, especially since like a lot of the time it's like compromised. So it's when I do get like legit games, it's, you know, it's hard to like immerse myself and take it serious too, like skill competition. Like I'm not the most competitive person, but it's like not accurate to say I'm not a competitive person. It just depends. Once it gets down to it though, it's like yeah, like I'm a pretty serious and about my business, but it's just like, you know, it's I don't really have to put too much effort and put too much work or effort to kind of like get the outcomes and results I want. So it's kind of like a lot of this is just, you know, leisure, enjoy, just autopilot. Like it's one thing like if you play if you see the people on Siege is people that like I don't know, like they're just kind of obsessed. They're like obsessed with like making their numbers high enough or getting this rank, and then it's like everything else is just an afterthought. Like whether they're actually having fun, whether it's a good use of their time, and it's just like people like me and other people that like we're just kind of like just tools and means to the end for them and their greatness. So like a lot of like me playing Siege, back in the day is just contending with the various people playing this game, like the community. It's like this person wants this rank, this person wants this KD, this person wants to make this stack, and like just I don't know, just engaging with the games in that kind of way is not that it's like very played out for me. Unless it's like a certain way, especially since I'm streaming too. It's like it's got to be a certain vibe. Otherwise, it's like pretty worthless in my eyes in more ways than one. Detrimental, not very healthy for the stream either. But even like just like me, like forget about the stream, but like me, like my personal playtime, like five 5 hours, like just playing with like man children and teens that like can't control themselves and can't help themselves, and then like I just kind of have to just be there. It's like different from me just kind of hunkering down and playing a single player game. Like this, the single player game ain't trying to like fucking take me for a ride and like fucking be toxic or do this or do that. It's just presenting an experience, and it's trying its best to you know get the players approval. But you play a shooting game and it's like everybody's like super like self-indulgent about everything, and it's just like, yeah, the multiplayer games take on a different tone and vibe. My interest in those kinds of games, like this, like as part of the hobby, it's like very different what I get out of it. And like I guess when I was younger, because maybe it seemed more challenging to me, and like I didn't do it before, so like I didn't prove it to myself, so maybe there was like a lot more novelty and uh more desire there. But then once you do it and then you feel it, and then it's just like, so it's like I see it now. It's like a lot of people care about their rank. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna act like I never cared about my rank before, but it's like kind of like a rite of passage, really. Like you think about it, you obsess over, you train, practice, get yourself skilled up, and then maybe you can get it, and you get it, and you feel good for like a solid like 1 minute, and then just life goes on, and it's not like your whole life changes or something. There's not really too many things that happen to me in my life that like I would say is like very long lasting life changing effects, but either good or bad. And I hope kind of keep it that way for the bad stuff at least. I don't want bad things to happen to me like that. But I just streaming the games is like, it's simple enough, right? You just boot it up and whatever. But to be honest, like a lot of the people I like come across, not that I watch like actively watch, but it's like a lot of the people I see, it's like, oh yeah, it's no judgment too either, because everyone's kind of going about their own business different. Like they kind of showcase like a different show, I suppose, or some people don't even see it like a show at all. But everybody kind of just when they go hit live, whatever, they're trying to give some kind of entertainment value, maybe that's different from others. For me, I think it's important that I don't play games that, so first of all, I shouldn't play games that I personally think are like not gonna get the most like enjoyment. I don't like, for me it's like I could force myself to play the C tier, D tier shit. We can go through that. We can play bad games. And I generally will make exceptions, because like maybe I'm tackling a franchise and like 1 out of the 4 games is like bad, and it's like, yeah, for completion's sake, I'll do it. But to like do it systematically, like, oh, this is the content, like I'm typically gonna be playing like high, like this amount of games and that amount of games, and all of them are gonna be like this like kind of caliber, versus someone whose idea of streaming is to just sit and talk, or someone else's idea of like a good stream is to sit and play a shooting game, and like they're not even talking to chat, they're like stressing over the game. Like I see it at all, right? Like, it's like everybody's video game time looks different, right? Like that's really what it boils down to. It's like, what does it look like when Alvi sits down and plays a video game? Like what's his idea of engaging with this hobby and enjoying himself and whatnot? And you'll see, it's like I try to cultivate like preserve a vibe. I try not to get too angry if the game is like stressful, all this whatever. Like I'm like analyzing it, assessing it, evaluating it. I'm trying to have fun with it. I put myself in the position of the characters, like immerse myself in the story, you know, jam out to the music, you know, try to hash out the mechanics, go in depth, research, try to be a master, try, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just all sorts of things you can get out of the game, right? But like, it could also just be as basic as, oh yeah, I'm just trying to beat the game, try to see the main story, or I'm just trying to just win the match, just get a rank. And like, that's like pretty much like shooting era. Like, what's shooting era or fighting era gonna be over something like me playing all these single player games? Like, really, like, I don't know what my audience would ultimately like. My audience probably would be very like segmented, like where a bunch of them would want to watch this and a bunch of them would rather watch that. And like, I can't like literally pander to that solely, because, you know, the idea is really I'm just gonna be doing what I want to do. And, you know, if the game is shit, you're gonna know that it's shit, because I'm gonna be vocal about it. I'll try to like salvage whatever. And ultimately, I don't even want to be like that and do that and play those things and whatever. I try to avoid those where I can. For starters, I wanted to do all the single player stuff, a lot of the stuff that I think were really good. So it's like heavy on the revisits. But then eventually I'll run out of stuff and I'll kind of just start, you know, being on the front lines, playing all these games day one release, you know, and then I'm all of a sudden paying full price $100 per game again, like a fucking maniac. And then, you know, shooting era, like I said, is like, get back on that. I'm not really like, I think I've stopped and resumed playing with pretty big gaps so many different times that I don't think I'll lose my skill at this point. Like, it's like some bicycle thing, unless like something happens to me like physically. But like, as things stand right now, it's like, yeah, okay, like I feel like I can, you know, go do something else and not feel like I'm falling behind. Because like, one of the things people say is like, oh, it's like kind of like a FOMO thing, where it's like, if you're not grinding the shooting game, you're not going to be able to compete against all these other people that are like actively grinding the shooting game. There's truth to it, but it's like, to some degree, it's a diminishing return kind of thing. Like, if it's possible for someone to come in, put in a lot of hard work for like the next year, and then basically close that gap, more or less, like, you know what I mean? And then it just depends on environment, context, blah blah blah, whatever, right? Me, I'm just kind of like what, when I want to sit down and play video games, what video game do I play? Is it this? Is it this? Oh, it's kind of like projects too, where it's like, oh, I'm working on this game, and it's like, okay, I want to. It's even more so like a project now that I'm streaming and making content out of it. But even before, like when I was doing the trophies and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, it's like a checklist. It's like, oh, here's all the trials and tribulations, challenges. Oh, they want me to 100% this. Oh, they want me to beat this super boss. Oh, they want me to beat the game in less than 4 hours. All right, cool. Like, and then like, it just, you know, it's an excuse to do something that I might not necessarily do unprompted, whereas other people might do it unprompted, because, you know, not every achievements are like a weird addition to games. It's kind of just like, it's kind of like just like a checklist that could have existed before, but now we have like a like a thing of like it's just like a standards pretty much. You know, like you can play there's it's just like all the achievements are basically what you would have done to 100% a game a lot of the time. And then some games it's even less than that, and some games it's much more than that. And it just depends. Like, this game seems pretty standard. You just do 100%, you probably will get it. You know, and then other games, it's like you can literally get all of the achievements before you even beat the game or something like that. Like, I've seen some like that. But yeah, like even those things, like as far as like how, like activities, like what you can do, like while I'm spending my time doing this, someone's grinding the fighting game, someone's grinding the MOBA, someone's grinding the shooting, someone's grinding the MMO, and like to varying degrees, and then competitive, casual focus. Maybe they're focusing on like main attraction kind of functional, like functions, mechanics, or whatever, or they're like more focused on secondary stuff. Like I'm thinking of like MMOs when I say that. It's like some people will like, oh, main story, do like the the savage level guilds, not guilds, savage level raids or whatever, and then someone in that same game is like not even engaging with it. They're like playing the card mini game, or they're like doing PvP or something. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. I'll probably be back on like sometime in the afternoon, if not in the morning, like once I wake up like a couple of hours later, once I get like settled and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably be back maybe playing this. If I think I'm gonna be in for like a longer stream, I probably should play this. If I think I'm gonna only be like a couple hours similar to now, maybe next stream would be better off to be like a shooting game, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, that's all for now. I hope y'all enjoyed. I didn't really get too much done this stream, all in all, and it was kind of on a shorter side, but it's all good. I'll see y'all next time. Good night. Take care. Peace out. Yada yada yada. I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I like yawned like 9+ more than 10 times. I yawned. And I don't even feel like tired. I just feel like my body's telling me to just go lay down. But anyways, peace out. Take care.